Yo, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to Khris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and join today. So you guys, I got a video here that I would love to do a voice reaction to. And it is by Plana Productions. I believe that's how you say it. And the video is titled 10 Wrestlers Who Could Return at the WWE Royal Rumble here in 2022. So you guys, I feel like, there are a lot of people you could expect at the Royal Rumble. A lot of people that you may not expect at the Royal Rumble that may be called at the last minute. Just as WWE loves to do, where they do last minute things or a couple of hour ago things or whatever, due to the fact like when we had Roman Reigns, he couldn't wrestle at day one due to he had COVID, and they were told that like 3 or 4 hours before the show. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. And further ado, like I said, let's jump into it right now.
The Royal Rumble is taking place in 3 weeks, which means it is the perfect time to make the video where I list 10 wrestlers who could possibly return being a surprise entrance. I've been in this video ever since the year of 2017, which is kind of wild to think about. And for the first time in 5 years, CM Punk will not be included on this list because he is obviously with AEW. The manifestation of CM Punk returning at the Rumble, when it all has come to an end. It was a good run. Anyways, let's get right onto the video for this list. And the first person is probably going to upset some people.
Oh my god. Oh no. Please don't.
The last time Goldberg was on WWE programming was during his feud with Bobby Lashley for Crown Jewel. Bill defeated Lashley to get some revenge for his son because if you forgot, Bobby really beat up his kid. And yes, this man should be in prison for assaulting a child, but that is besides the point. Big Billy Goldberg settled it in the ring and won the match. I think there is a real possibility that he comes back and wins the Royal Rumble.
They shouldn't have Goldberg because he's gonna try and go after
and it would give the WWE the match they wanted 2 years ago before the pandemic ruined the match between Goldberg and Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. As WWE was labeling it, it is a spear versus spear match. That is market.
You guys, I feel like with Goldberg, I feel like that was a worst decision ever to have Goldberg to fight Roman, to fight Lashley, to just basically fight anyone, you guys, that had a championship or was going to win a championship. But like I said, you guys, it's enough of seeing Goldberg right now. I rather see the Miz. If I was gonna, want to see somebody, I'd rather go see the Miz, you guys, than see Goldberg. Like this video, you guys. Well, comment down below who you rather see over Goldberg.
In 101. Would this outcome piss off a bunch of people? Probably. Does that make it more likely to happen? 100%.
Oh, we got an advertisement, you guys.
Who you are.
I'm gonna skip it.
And where you
Now, that would be a pretty good one right there, Lacie Evans.
Lacie Evans had to leave WWE back in February of last year.
Due to the fact, you guys, that Lacie Evans, she had her child, and
that was
they said she looks stronger than ever now. So that could be a potential,
outside of that odd pairing, Lacie Evans is a pretty solid wrestler who adds to the women's division. Her gimmick is unique, and she's a decent wrestler. Evans gave birth in October and recently posted a body transformation that shows she's in great shape. I can see her making a return at the Royal Rumble.
That's who should get a women's title run.
Elias hasn't been seen in WWE in nearly 5 months because the creative team wanted to repackage him. That's why there were new videos.
It seemed like it's been longer than 5 months, you guys. It seemed like
Elias that we saw
he's been gone for like Raw.
However, those promos haven't made an appearance in quite some time because it was reported that WWE does not want to go through with the repackaged gimmick because it resembled Macho Man Randy Savage too much. We don't know exactly what the WWE was planning, but I have a feeling that he will make a comeback later this month at the Royal Rumble. It only seems fitting.
If you guys didn't notice that, Elias, they basically had Elias up. They basically had Elias up, you guys, for a while. Like, they kept promoting with the fire and, no more Elias or some stuff like that. But ever since then, you guys, we haven't seen any more vignettes or anything like that. So, I wonder, if they can at least get him a mid card like title run, you guys. I think that would be definitely good for him. I'd rather see Elias over on Friday Night SmackDown wrestling, maybe beat Shinsuke for the Intercontinental title, because Shinsuke definitely needs to defend that title as well, and he shouldn't be in the Royal Rumble. Now, you guys, I see he got Bailey here. Bailey, that's who I was hoping. That's who I was hoping for, you guys. That could have returned.
Bailey
And challenge,
unfortunately tore her ACL on
Charlotte
July
Flair
9th
over
while
on
she
Friday
was
Night
practicing
SmackDown.
at the Performance Center in
Or
Orlando.
maybe even fight Becky.
That was
Who knows?
terrible news because she has been one of the best wrestlers in the last couple of years ever since her heel turn. The woman has been killing it, proving that she's very valuable to the World Wrestling Entertainment Company. I think there is a slight possibility, and I say slight because it might not happen, that she comes back at the Royal Rumble. It does seem unlikely because ACL injuries usually take 6 to 9 months to fully heal from, but you never know. If it wasn't too severe, there's a chance she comes back, and I hope that is the case because the division could really use her.
Trish Stratus, of course, she's going to come back too.
The WWE announced a ton of different women that are returning to compete at the Women's Royal Rumble. The Bella Twins, Lita, Kelly, Summer Rae, and others have been announced. One name that wasn't brought up is Trish Stratus. That is because I have a feeling that WWE is keeping her as a surprise for the actual match to generate a loud pop. She's either coming back to set up a WrestleMania match with someone, or she's sticking to her retirements. I hope it's not the latter because I really want to see that Sasha Banks dream match with Trish.
That would be a good match to see. That would be you guys, I'm so sorry for pausing in between all of the little things. But anyways, you guys, I feel like Trish Stratus versus Sasha Banks would be a pretty good main event. Well, really like a WrestleMania match between those two. And then I feel like Bailey could fight Charlotte. But then again, you guys, I'd rather see Michelle McCool basically challenge Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. I think that would be a marquee match for the ages, you guys. Just think about that. You got Charlotte Flair versus Michelle McCool for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And then you got Trish Stratus versus Sasha Banks. Just think about matches that have never been done before. And just like I said, just sink it in and think about it. Not no repeat matches or anything like that, but actual main event marquee matches. Yes. I think this should get a thumbs up. Yeah, you guys think it should get a thumbs up. But number 5, The Fiend.
This may seem like it's never going to happen, but it is possible because anything is possible.
I think this would be perfect.
Just take a look at Mickie James. She's the Impact Knockout World Champion appearing at the Royal Rumble, meaning that the forbidden door is open. Outside of that, we've seen people who despise WWE come back. The Ultimate Warrior is a good example. Bret Hart is another one. If those guys manage to fix the relationship
if I see Bret Hart come back,
anything is really possible. The only person that did not want to work again for Vince McMahon is CM Punk, and I don't think he ever will. On the other hand, I could see Bray Wyatt return to WWE and even win the entire Royal Rumble. The company does own the Fiend character, and I feel like Bray Wyatt and the Fiend are a perfect pairing. I'm telling you, this is going to be a big swerve that we might not see happening. Wyatt might be coming back.
Number 4, Asuka. Most definitely, you guys, because
Asuka suffered an arm injury way back in September of 2021. It's been reported that it was a minor injury and she's been ready to return to the ring. The only problem is that the WWE creative team does not have any plans for her. Imagine having someone as talented as Asuka only for her not to show up on your weekly show. That is absolutely insane. It's crazy. This is why I truly think she will be back for the Royal Rumble women's match. There's also a high chance that she wins it and might get a revenge on Charlotte for pretty much screwing her out of 2 matches. The WrestleMania 35 match by taking her title, and also the one in 2018 at WrestleMania 34.
Not really.
The last time we saw John Cena was at SummerSlam last year. He just lost his title match to Roman Reigns.
Anything can
Brock
happen
Lesnar
within the
then came back to
WWE,
deliver
of course,
an
you guys.
F5 to him right after. I can confidently say that it wasn't
Because
a good day to be John Cena.
you guys remember when I talked about John
disappeared and
Cena
went back
over
to Hollywood.
on the
With the Royal Rumble
when he
coming
was on
back,
the
there
Ellen
is
show
no better time for him to make a return.
No, it was
right
on
now.
on
John
Tuesday,
Cena
you
could
guys.
honestly just
He was
show
on
up
the
for like
Ellen
10
show, of
minutes,
course,
and I would be
and
happy.
Ellen
I
asked
can see it
him,
happening
you know,
since he
basically,
wouldn't have to be at any
was he going
Raw
to
or
return,
SmackDown
you know,
shows.
to pro wrestling? He said he was not done with WWE by a long shot. So, could possibly be at the Royal Rumble.
Sasha Banks was recently injured at a live event. The WWE reported the injury and stated that she would be out of action for 6 to 8 weeks. That means she's most likely going to be at WrestleMania, but for some reason, I'm not buying this injury whatsoever. Like, I do think she's injured, but I don't think it's that severe. This feels like a 2008 John Cena Royal Rumble return. The WWE is known for exaggerating these injuries to make these returns feel so much more special. They did it, like I said, with John Cena in the 2008 Royal Rumble, and they did the same thing with Braun Strowman. I forget when, to be honest, but it was like sometime in 2018. I have a strong feeling that Sasha Banks is going to make a surprising return at the Royal Rumble, and Michael Cole is going to be like, "It's boss time, she returned early, oh my god, that is a true champion," and whatnot. She's going to win it all and then beat Charlotte and become
a lot of people
the
really
SmackDown
won't buy
Women's
into
Champion.
that, especially like with Drew McIntyre. Just imagine if he returned at the Rumble.
And the last person that could return to this year's Royal Rumble is The Rock. I know this is the most unlikely thing to happen on this list, but I'm going to try to manifest this. The Rock returning as the number 30th entrant and winning the Rumble to set up a dream match between himself and Roman Reigns for WrestleMania would be amazing. That would become the most viewed WrestleMania
I am
of
still
all time
thinking on this
because
one,
of
you
how
guys, with
popular
Roman
The Rock
Reigns
is
and
right
The
now.
Rock.
It would also be
This one I'm still thinking on. Could this match right here happen? And I remember it was one match Roman Reigns was wrestling in, and we thought we were going to get The Rock. I think it was at Survivor Series or something like that. But The Rock didn't come out or anything like that. And Paul Heyman had put, you know, the necklace onto Roman. And then, you know, of course, Paul Heyman had one around his neck. But then again, you guys, you never know what could happen. Like I said, they made last-minute changes, you know, a couple of hours before the show, or they may even, you know, just basically pop out of nowhere, and then the thing go, "If you smell," and then I'm like, what the hell? And then, yeah. Anyways.
Perfect retirement match for The Rock. It needs to happen. Hopefully it...
Yes, you guys. You know, like I said, anything can happen in the WWE Royal Rumble. Anything could just change, you guys, drastically. So let me know down below in the comments of basically just give me your 5 picks of who you think can win the WWE Royal Rumble, in your top 5 of who could return, of course, at the WWE Royal Rumble, which is 2 weeks away. Thank you guys so much for watching Khris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.